Hey guys, welcome back to another Mirror Match broadcast. I'm CK and I am here with my partner JTN. How's it going, JTN?
Man, Chris, we haven't casted in like 5 years.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I remember how to cast.
Pretty sure I was young back then.
Yeah. The game has
Sorry about
evolved
that,
since then. New patch came out, but this replay is of an older patch between two Protoss players. On the top right, we got the red Protoss, Kroytz. He's the one who sent in the replay. And on the bottom left, we have Cokeboi as the blue Protoss.
Yeah, we are on Steps of War, one of the shortest, if not the shortest, rush distance map in ladder currently. Both players seem to be doing an identical build at the moment, throwing down their pylons.
Well, I would hope they would, otherwise our game would end really fast.
Yeah.
I expect to see a 4-gate from both players actually. You know, 4-gate is such a strong build in PvP. You can't really stop a 4-gate unless you go 4-gate yourself, especially on a map like this. So, you know, I think we're going to see a 4-gate from both players.
Yeah, I mean, the natural is right in front of your main, so to get, you know, if you're going to rush, I mean, the distance to rush to the natural is so even shorter than the rush distance to the main. So if you're going to fast expand, you know, it's really going to hurt you if the other guy goes 4-gate.
Yeah, you know, 3-gate expand is already pretty risky in PvP, but if you want to do that in Steps of War, it's like really not going to work. And, you know, Cokeboi is getting a gas geyser. Same with Kroytz. Kroytz is a little bit late. You know, still pretty standard from both players so far.
Yeah, we do see Kroytz's probe coming in, poking at the pylon. Oh, no.
What was it doing?
Not really doing anything. I don't really
It's
know.
kind of twitching around. I don't even know how you do that.
Yeah, Kroytz putting a pylon at the top left-hand corner of his base. Obviously going to try and hide something. We're going to see what that is soon enough.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty interesting pylon placement. Cokeboi, interestingly enough, has not sent a scout yet. Oh, it looks like he puts down a second gateway. He's going to go 2-gate zealot pressure, and we got to really see what Kroytz does. Otherwise, you know, PvP is really a build order, like win or lose situation, more than any other matchup in the game. If you go 2-gate zealots, you really need to know how to respond to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like both players are saving up their chrono boosts. I think they're going to be just pumping out those units. Oh, we have the first zealot from Kroytz coming out, rallied straight into Cokeboi's base. I like that.
Oh, you know what? Cokeboi is not going 2-gate zealots actually. He just put down his cybernetics core. It's just kind of a little weird, funky build, I guess. 2 gateways before his core. Actually, did he put the core before?
Yeah, he put the core. And
oh, never mind. I was completely wrong then. Never mind. You know, that's why we need to cast more often, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm so bad at it now.
It was Christmas break, man. I was
Christmas break. We're
on
all busy.
holiday mode. But now that we're back to school, we have time to cast. So
kind of. Looks like Cokeboi is gonna get a little bit supply blocked for a second. Actually, no, he just lost. I think his scouting probe freed up a supply there. Pretty standard from both players. 2 gateways for Kroytz, 2 gateways for Cokeboi. And from now on, it's going to be really up to those 2 players. You know, one player can go 3-gate and then try to go for a robo, and the other player might go for 4 gates. So, we're going to really see how the game diverges from here.
Yeah, Kroytz does have his 2 warp gates up. He did split one up, so I guess he's trying to hide that somehow. We do see the 3 stalkers from Cokeboi starting to move up across the map. And we do have, I guess, 1 stalker, 1 zealot at the front of Kroytz's base, moving down.
Kroytz really needs to start chrono Kroytz really needs to start chrono boosting out some units because that zealot and that stalker is not going to be able to hold 3 stalkers. They're just so fast, they can kite those zealots so easily. Yeah,
although we do have 2 stalkers from Kroytz, is able to hold that off from Cokeboi at the moment. Cokeboi has another stalker, actually another 2 stalkers coming right up, so it does look like he's going to really start pushing this as deep into Kroytz's base as he can.
Yeah, Cokeboi just continuously chrono boosting out those stalkers.
Looks like not even getting the warp gate technology.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of interesting. He does have the resources to get that warp gate technology. You know, it's such an important upgrade, so if this attack doesn't work, Cokeboi is going to be really behind that warp gate technology. It's just so important.
Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly expensive either, right? I mean, 50-50, you can afford that at this point in the game. So I'd really like to see Cokeboi make use of that warp gate technology. Oh, it looks like he's backing up from the front of Kroytz's base. Kroytz is moving out with his stalkers, trying to pick off as many as he can. Is running back towards his base, playing defensively. I like this.
You know, this is why you have to get warp gates. You know, you get a shorter cooldown then getting gateways. And oh, is Kroytz really pulling out his probes to attack? Not. I don't think he really needs to do that. He does have enough stalkers to repel this. Really should bring those probes back. Whoa!
Yeah, it's okay. Move your probes back. Move your probes to work. Go back to school, guys.
Yep. Does look like Kroytz holds off Cokeboi's attack, and now Cokeboi is really behind. He's down a gateway. He doesn't even have warp gate, and it's gonna be really hard for him to come back. But he does have a nice little contain out here. But you know, Kroytz actually has more stalkers than him.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kroytz just got harsh supply block. He threw down that pylon after, like I don't know, like 20 seconds after he got blocked. But he is moving out with his stalker and probe force.
Oh, those probes are gonna be hero probes. I hope they become mentor probes.
One of them's holding a gas.
Kills. Yeah.
Should return that gas.
Oh well. I think Kroytz really wants those probes to attack. He wants to get some kills on those bad boys.
Yeah, okay, we do see this, finally, the warp gate technology coming out from Cokeboi. I'd like to see him chrono boost that out, actually.
Yeah, his Nexus does have a lot of energy. Both players favoring 4 gateways right now, but Kroytz, like we said before, has the warp gate technology. It's going to play a huge role in this, and he really needs to get those pros back on resource collection, man.
Yeah, especially the gas. I mean, he's got 2 on the top one on the bottom one. Really got to keep an eye on those gas geysers. Although the new patch is allowing you to see how many harvesters are on each gas geyser, which is nice.
Yeah, that is so useful. Sometimes I'm like staring at a gas geyser. I'm like, do I have 3 guys on that or 2?
Yeah, and I actually have to sit there and wait for them to come out. It's like, oh man.
Oh, here comes a lot of stalkers, couple zealots, and probes. Cokeboi has a bunch of stalkers. He's making a lot more, and his warp gate just finished, just in the nick of time, and he's got to get those into warp gates as soon as he can.
Oh, and here we go. Kroytz is moving up the ramp, trying to do as much damage as he can with the zealots, trying to tank a lot of the damage, getting vision on top of the ramp. Kroytz is firing away with his stalkers. Is Cokeboi going to be able to hold this off? I'm really not sure who's going to come out on top.
Yeah, it does look pretty even right now, but Cokeboi is chrono boosting more stalkers out. He really needs to convert those to warp gates and get those stalkers out instantly instead of waiting, but it does look like he fends off Kroytz's attack anyway.
Yeah, I'd like to see Cokeboi actually throw out a sentry or 2. I mean, 1 or 2 sentries would have just made that battle with the Guardian Shield with all those stalkers in there.
Yeah, both of them have enough gas for sentries anyway. Sentries are just so useful. I don't see why Protoss players don't use them more often, especially at this level of play. You know, at high level, they make so many sentries, it's ridiculous. But you know, for you lower level guys, make sentries. They're so freaking good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've seen so many Protoss players go with that, 2 zealot, 5-6 sentry push early game. I mean, so strong against Zerg anyway.
Oh man, Chris, I made a mistake again. I thought Cokeboi had 4 gateways, but it was a 3-gate robo. Man,
it is a 3-gate robo.
I'm so bad.
You're rusty, man.
I'm so bad. But 3-gate robo, so good. Immortals completely own stalkers, and looks like Kroytz does get a couple sentries, and makes an expansion. Very good play.
Smart move by Kroytz. I mean, he knows where Cokeboi is right now. He is standing right outside that ramp, and pretty much you can't go anywhere. If you have that ramp contained, unless of course you break down those destructible rocks.
Exactly.
And that's a lot of times why people say this is Terran favored because of that choke in front of their base.
I like what Kroytz is doing. He's sending a couple probes just to make sure Cokeboi's not up to anything, crazy. He does see those immortals because of those scouting probes, but we're gonna see what Kroytz comes up with to counter those immortals, because immortals, they're just so good that you really need